Okay, guys, I'm going to be reviewing four of the applications that I have in my dock today. You probably got here from the What's in My Dock, and you'll remember snackr, tweetie, limewire Pro 5, and iserial reader. Okay, so I'm going to start off with snackr. The link for snackr, which is free, it's in the description. It's spelled SNACKR. It is a RSS client. If you don't know what an RSS client is, look up RSS feed on Google, and it just lets you compile a lot of RSS feeds and read them. Now, it lets you read them in this nice scrolling fashion over here on my right. Okay, so how you add a feed is I'll go over to the YouTube blog, which I've already set up as my feed. You just copy it to your clipboard. You right click, copy. Now you click plus, and it's right there. Bam. And you click OK if you want to add it in. Now, if you want to read updates in more depth, you just click on it, and it also has the view post button down in the bottom left corner. Okay, now all of this is part of a Twitter that I have attached to my feed. Now, here are the preferences, and these are the feeds that I'm subscribed to. Here are the rest of the preferences. Okay, so you can move it to the left, move it to the bottom, or move it to the top. Personally, I like the right the most, but you can take your pick. You can change the scroll speed. As you can see, it's getting faster over here. Now, those are the two preferences that I use most. These other ones are not really very relevant, but they are there for extra settings. Now you can just hide it by clicking this little button, that one, and you can close it by clicking the X. Okay, so the next application that I am going to be reviewing is called Tweetie. It is only for Mac. It is a Twitter client. If you don't have a Twitter, I recommend you getting one, and I'm going to start out with the basics. Very fast boot up time. I'm going to give you the anatomy of this window. You got your timeline, your @replies, your direct messages, and your searches. If I were to search YouTube, you just click enter, and if you want to favorite the search, you click the star, go back to the searches. It's right there. Bam. If you want to unfavorite it, click the star again, go back to your searches, not there anymore. Okay, so you're in your timeline. If you want to select a tweet, you click on it, and it shows which ones you've selected by highlighting it in blue. Okay, so your preferences here are changing your font size, your URL, shortening service, your image service. Okay, you can also add accounts, and there are a couple advanced ones that I'm not going to talk about. Okay, so how you add a new post is you click that little button down there. I'll zoom up. Click this button or click Command N. That comes right up. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this is like if I were to use this bookmark that you can get off the website. You click Post Tweet. Bam. Goes right over here, and it posts it right in here. Now, I can't shorten feeds, so I'll take that off, and then you just highlight all of this, and you go shorten URL, and 1, 2, 3, bam. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. I really do. Okay, so I'm going to discard this here, and I'm going to post the link for this in the description. It is a paid application. I do recommend paying for it if you really want it, but also you can get it off Demonoid, which is how I got this. Go over to my other channel, MOS277, it's in the description. Go over to that channel, apply for a Demonoid account. One of my videos talks about getting free registration codes. You're going to want to go do that if you want this and other programs free. Okay, so I'm going to talk about limewire Pro 5. LimeWire Pro 5 is a little faster, slower to boot up. And as it boots up, I am going to tell you about the unique new feature of sharing over Gmail. Now, you can in fact go onto Gmail chat and share your peer-to-peer media that you've got going on here over your contacts list. I'm not going to demo that right now, but I am going to show you some basic features like search and the fact that they have a new look going on. Okay, so we're just about finished loading here, and I'm going to search Dr. Dre. Now, as this is searching in here, I'm going to show you the preferences. The options are a different look as well. I don't really alter my preferences very much, but I do like the fact that they have a lot of versatility in the preferences section of the application, and I'm probably going to go in and alter them after I finish this video, just because I like to personalize the application more. Okay, so here we are at my search. You can see the tabs are a little bit different here. You can just go audio or video. You can also change the look of your search. Now, it is a little laggy. Okay, so I like this little section down here, which is past search, and the fact that you can control your downloads and whatever. Now, I'll show you in all friends. It lets you sign into Gmail over here, blah blah blah, add in your chat. Okay, so that's great. Recommend getting that. I got it free off Demonoid, though it is payable over the website. I do not recommend paying it because they are a little sketchy over at LimeWire. I don't know if you guys have used LimeWire, though. It is definitely not a legal way of getting your files. We're going to go into iserial reader here. Hold on. I'm going to force quit LimeWire because it's being a little bit laggy. And we're starting... Oh, no, it finished quitting. We're starting up iserial reader. Okay, and as iserial reader starts up, I'm going to tell you guys about the fact that there are two downsides to iserial reader. The first downside is the fact that you can only update over torrent. That's not that big a deal, but it is kind of a pain. Second downside is a little bit bigger. A lot of these serials are out of date. Okay, now it says it has 8,093 applications, which it does, but just not all of these are working, and I'll show you that this one was on 05, there's 05s, again 05, blah blah blah. Now the ones that are working are the ones that say new on the side of them. I'll scroll down and I'll find one here. If it says new, that little orange mark, it's updated in 09, as you can see there. And what you do is you just click on it, and it will copy the serial, and you just paste it over into your registration box. Now, these that are working, I recommend getting it just to see if you can find a working one application. So I recommend all of these applications today, and you're also going to want to go over to my other channel and apply for a Demonoid account. It's not very hard, and it will benefit you a lot in the long